Thank you so much for joining me for this really mini sequence, which is all about finding relief for TMJ pain or teeth grinding, teeth clenching. So if you're like me, you fall in between the 31 to 76% of the population that do this when you're sleeping at night. So if you clench or grind your teeth, you're actually doing the equivalent of putting lots and lots of weight onto your teeth and your jaw. So you might have noticed if you're doing this in the middle of the night, you might have woken up and heard yourself or felt that clenching. If you don't notice it at nighttime, you might have noticed it throughout the day, having headaches, a lot of tension at the jaw, maybe noticing the jaw muscles enlarging, things like that. Another indication could be going to the dentist and the dentist telling you if there's wear on your teeth. And we don't want to hurt our teeth or modify them in any way. We also don't want to carry this pain and facial tension. So I just want to show you some quick ways that you can start to find relief for this issue. So we'll come into a comfortable seat. And as you come into your comfortable seat, just let your shoulders relax away from your ears and start to just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, try to soften the body. So think about the shoulders lowering down away from the ears. Crown of the head is reaching up, rooted down at the hips. Shoulders melting away from the ears, just relaxing them down. Now we'll start to take a scan of the body, noticing any parts where you might be holding on to tension. And if so, just let that tension start to melt away. You might even deepen the breath. Notice if your teeth are touching, and if so, we'll just separate the teeth, creating space, relaxing the jaw. As you continue to relax the jaw with space between the teeth, continuing to scan the body, just let yourself soften. Awareness is with the breath. With the next exhale, we'll lower our chin towards our chest, just pausing there, giving yourself a longer hold. Continuing to lower the chin towards the chest, feeling a stretch at the back of the neck, going into the shoulders and the upper back space. And just noticing, wow, there might be a lot of tension here. This is a very simple thing that I can do to start to relieve that. So if this feels really good to you, you're welcome to stay here. I'd like to also offer you the option of taking half circles. So as you inhale, just bring one ear above the same side shoulder. And as you exhale, bring your chin to chest, take it to the other side. So we're inhaling to one direction, ear above shoulder. Exhale, opposite direction, ear above opposite shoulder. Let's take one more on each side. Now, if you're feeling a lot of neck tension, you can always take longer holds, just pausing the video and letting yourself do that. Now, as your chin comes towards your chest, lift your chin. Gaze is now forward. So we're gonna offer ourselves self-massage. I'm taking the fingers to your head. So the fingers are gripping onto the scalp, and then we'll just make little circles. And then lifting the fingers, taking them to a different location, circling around, noticing how good this feels. And then we can even take the fingers to another location, this time pressing the thumbs to the base of the skull. As we press the thumbs in, we can circle around, feeling this at the other fingers. So again, you can do this as much or as little as you'd like. And then we'll lift the fingers, and now we'll take our peace fingers, our index and middle fingers, to the temples. And once we press the fingers into the temples, we'll circle them around. Again, another area where you might notice, wow, I'm holding a lot of tension here. And then circle around opposite direction. So another thing I like to do if I'm holding a lot of tension at the temples is to put 1 drop of peppermint oil, but you want to be really careful with this. You don't want to put too much, and you also want to make sure the peppermint oil doesn't get into your eyes. So just 1 little drop and really rubbing it in. All right, now we're going to lift the fingers. Take the fingers to the eyebrows at the center of your forehead, a little lower than the center, but between the eyebrows, just above. Now we're going to apply gentle pressure and then pull the fingers out towards the temples. Lift the fingers, bring them to the middle of the forehead, think third eye, and then again bring them out towards the temples. Lift the fingers, take them to the forehead, now towards the hairline, and then lower down towards the temples. Now we'll lift the fingers, bring them to where the back of the jaw is, so where the teeth meet, and press in. So you'll feel that muscle. Look for the area where it feels the tightest and hold the press. I recommend doing this for about 10 seconds, but you can do it for longer if you'd like. Now we'll release that pressure and take the fingers towards the earlobes. You might notice tension here. Just again, pressing, holding, letting that tension know that you're coming for it. You're going to release it, let it go. And sometimes I even like to take the fingers behind the ears, just being careful here. You might or might not have tension here. And then bring the fingers back to the base of the skull. Again, pressing and holding, noticing. And then release. So if you've got some extra time, you can roll up a little blanket or towel, come into resting pose of Shavasana, positioning the towel underneath the neck and giving yourself about 5-10 minutes of just practicing presence. What I'm going to demonstrate next is another option, and one that I really like to help relieve tension from the facial muscles. So I've got a roller. These are common to have jade. Mine have different crystals. I've got an amethyst, and I've got 2 different sizes. So I've got a larger roller and then I've got a smaller one. And what I like to do is incorporate CBD balm, but you don't have to do that. If you do like CBD and you have it, take whatever brand that you like, and then just put some at the jaw muscle on each side. I like to also put some at the forehead and at the temples. And then get the roller. So I like to use the bigger side of the roller for the jaw. And as I'm rolling it, I can actually feel where I'm holding the most tension. So I just continue to roll over that area, helping to relieve some of that. And then on the other side, and you can really do this as long as you'd like. Just make sure your hair is not in the way. I also like to take the larger size of the roller to my forehead. And then I like the shorter end for my temples. And in between the eyebrows. So this feels really good. The crystals are cold. You can even place this in your refrigerator to get it more cold, especially if you wake up with a puffy face, sometime have inflammation. This really helps to lower that. This is an awesome tool for self-care, and it's really not that expensive, so I highly suggest it. So those are just some options for you to help bring relief. If you're clenching, teeth grinding, having pain at all, it really helps me. You can do it pretty quickly, And I'm so happy to share this with you, and I'm so grateful for you tuning in to this little mini session. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Just click the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this offering. And also please leave me a comment if there's anything in particular you would like to see. I'm really happy to create content based on your needs. Thank you so much. See you next time.